What's up, guys? Late night session today. We hit some chests. Out here with my boy.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Tim, Tiny Tim Fitness. Follow your boy on IG for all your fitness fundamentals.
Follow my boy, man. He's ripped. He came all the way from Vegas to get this work in. So we got some chests today. We got some more back for you tomorrow, so he'll be around. But yeah, give my boy some love, man. Enjoy this chest workout. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the What If series. Today, as you see in the beginning, we have a special guest. Came all the way out from Vegas to come get a lift with us. It's my boy Tim, and we actually went to high school together. He's got his little fitness page, just like I have my little fitness page. So he's been asking me actually for a while, for a few years. He's been saying he wanted to catch a workout, and you know, since then he's moved out to Vegas and everything, and he's back in town for a couple of days, so he definitely hit me up, you know, a week before he came out to see what days we could actually get some lifts in. So I did have my, you know, little chiropractor thing that I had to get sorted out before we were able to actually get a lift in. So I was happy that, you know, I got that done with enough time so that we could actually make it to the gym together. So yeah, I mean, it was a really good lift. That chest day, I mean, after it, he said that he felt like he grew a full cup size. We needed some much needed nutrients after this one because we didn't go to the gym this day. I want to say it was like around 5:30 because I had those appointments to take care of before. So I have to sneeze. Excuse me. But yeah, he's not even staying in the area. He drove like an hour and a half out, you know, to come to my gym actually, which is, you know, super dope of him. So yeah, he's recently started up his Instagram page. He's always been like low percentage body fat, like that's his body type, and so he was working on. Said he wants to work on just getting stronger and kind of bulking up a little bit. So that's kind of what we were getting done here today. He did do the push-ups with me at the end to finish it out as well, which was nice. And all in all, I think we were at the gym that day for like three and a half hours. And that's including, you know, some cardio after hitting the sauna, doing our push-ups at the end. So getting all that extra work in. It did take a little bit longer because the time that we went to the gym was packed. And you guys know I like to go in the morning, but it was still, the sun was still out when we were there right now, because those aren't just lights up top, this is skylight. So we got there, you know, when the sun was up and then came out when it was pretty damn dark out. But chest day was definitely a success. I had only had like maybe 1,000 calories before the workout, and we started at like 5 or 5:30. So by the time we were done, let's see, it was like 9 o'clock, and we were trying to find somewhere to eat. I was thinking somewhere like, you know, somewhere where we can pack all the nutrients that wasn't like crazy. So I wanted to do Korean barbecue, and there's a spot in town, but even though they close at 10:30, they stopped taking their last food orders at like 9 o'clock or something like that. So we ended up going like a couple towns over, which was like on his way back to where he was staying at. And we got some Korean barbecue still, so a bunch of protein, bunch of carbs. Well, not a bunch, but a few bowls of rice, and then like a steamed egg and just a bunch of protein. I also had I really like glass noodles or sesame noodles. Those are my jam, so I'll put some meat on there. Also really good. But yeah, so then we were all nice and, you know, densely filled with nutrients for our next back day as well, which we hit after we hit chest. Whew. So he hadn't done the pullovers before, so I was trying to show him a little bit. I've only done them a few times, but I feel like a really good stretch, and he was concerned that he was going to feel more lat involvement. But I think because I rotate my hips under a little bit, it kind of takes my lats out and I keep my elbows in. I feel like if you flare your elbows out, then you feel it a lot in your lats. But I don't know, it's really a muscle, you know, mind to muscle connection type of thing when it comes to that for me. But I feel like such a good stretch on that. So we did flat dumbbells, and then we came over to the Smith machine. We're just trying to move through these fairly quickly. So just trying to get the full like pump from all the pressing motions, and then you know, after that go into our flies and whatnot. We hit a little pose after this one. I was gonna do just a photo, but my camera was in video mode, so it automatically went for a video. But that's cool. I am kind of curious to see, because I kind of follow this, you know, typical pattern of doing dumbbells on flat and then doing Smith machine barbell on incline. Yeah. So one of these days, I think I am going to switch it up and probably do barbell incline or barbell flat, and just kind of get a idea of where I'm at right now as far as my chest strength. Need to get my electrolytes in. Here's my little salt hit supplement. Oh, which definitely helps me out. I was cramping yesterday, so been down in this stuff. But yeah, we built up a little bit, and then you know, kind of repped it out. So I haven't really done like a, you know, strength measurement in a while. I've just been doing a lot of stuff for reps, but I am curious to see what my strength is at if I were to hit like a 1 or 2 rep max on like a flat bench with a barbell or an incline barbell. So we'll check that out. Probably our next workout. This week's kind of all over the place. So today is Thursday, 4th of July. And yesterday we hit back. The day before that, on Tuesday, we hit chest, which is the clips that we're watching right now. Now, I did take today off just because I woke up with kind of, you know, my neck feeling a little funny. Just right there, it has to crack and it won't. I know not a lot of people crack their necks and stuff, but I don't know. My neck is just pretty loose, but I do feel like kind of a pinch right here. So I took a shower, I iced it a little bit, put some icy hot. I got plans with my mom today, so I'm gonna just handle those and then go hit shoulders tomorrow, and you know, not push myself to get back in there too quick, because I'd rather, you know, ease back into it a little bit than you know, risk kind of getting a bigger injury. I'm gonna go back to the chiropractor probably next week, just to get, you know, make sure everything's still sorted out. Oh man. But we did the dips right there, the dip machine, just because it's on the other side of the pec deck, and the pec deck was being used, so we just want to stay warm. But now we're getting into like our fun fly motion, so we took care of all the presses. We had to get chest pump going by this point. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool just because it was cool working out with Tim. Not just because, but for many reasons. But it's cool comparing, you know, what he's eating right now, his macros, you know, his goals, what he's shooting for. Because he's been going consistently over where he's at. But he liked my gym because he said there's a lot, like, more people, you know, around. It's funny, he said right here, because I put the camera on the seat, so he wasn't really like paying attention. He was like, oh, I noticed the camera, and then I just like, he's got a little camera shy, he's not used to having cameras around and stuff. Even though like he films his own stuff, he's not used to, you know, being included in someone else's, so. Most people aren't, but it's like second nature to me to just fucking bust out the camera and then set it up. So it was pretty funny, but he said there's a lot more like, because I guess at his gym there's a lot of older demographic, you know, older like retirees, and then younger like teenagers. So we have a lot more of like the in-between demographic at my gym, which, you know, is pretty cool. I'd like to have, you know, it'd be cooler if there was like half the amount of people that went to the gym, same demographics, but it's all good. So we went the day after that, and I think we ended up, because we went out to, oh my god, excuse me. Because we went out to Korean barbecue, and it was already like 9:30 by the time we got there. Then we finished and left there at like 11, and then he still had like, you know, an hour and 15 minutes to get back to where he was staying at. So he was like, well, I want to make sure I get my rest in. And I was like, yeah, me too, I'm big on rest. So I was like, just hit me up tomorrow. So we didn't go like in the morning. I think we went at like noon. And it was like half the amount of people. It was so nice. But we're doing some cable presses right here. Kind of cable press flies. I don't really know what you'd call these. I don't really go super wide with these ones. Because we already hit the pec deck, I know that my chest, like, as far as fly motions, is already doing pretty good. So, I do a little, it's kind of like, I don't know, if you ever have, like, dumbbells, if you ever just, like, do a fly press, kind of, that's what I'm kind of emulating right there. These are some underneath flies. I'm just kind of focusing on the bottom part of our chest. I also wanted to do some hammer strength work, but both hammer strengths were taken. It was kind of funny because we went up to one gentleman that was sitting on the decline hammer strength. I was like, hey, how many sets do you have left? And he looked up at me, and then he just pointed at another guy, and the other guy came over and was like, oh, I'm using this. And then he did come over to use that, and then the original guy had left, and I was like, dude, is this guy just a placeholder? Like, is he just, you know? When the gym's busy, the other guy just pays him like $10 an hour to be like, hey, go sit on that machine and, you know, see if you can get that one for me, and I'll be right over. So it was kind of funny, I don't know. But at least we got one of these cable flies, which was nice. I did want to do one of the hammer strength presses, but we got the push-ups in at the end, which is, you know, more of a pressing movement. Did all the flies at least. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I don't know why I'm so tired today. But here, I would have felt more comfortable being like a step forward, but I saw that the camera wasn't gonna reach me up there, so I stepped back. But the gym doesn't look too packed right here, but it was pretty packed up. Oh, but it looks like the sun's still out right there. So the end clip we took when we were leaving the gym. And so it's kind of fun. It's kind of cool to see like the progressions of like where the sun's at the whole time. But little underneath flies. Target the upper chest. My chest, like, I don't know. It's feeling so like nice and firm. In most parts, I know I still got some fat to lose. But especially when it has a good pump, because I can feel like the bottom edge of my chest and like in the middle where it like splits. I did this in times 2 or times 1.5. I don't know. I sped it up, but push-ups are feeling good. I said the goal was 140 because last time we did 138. I haven't decided if I want to do a counter on this one yet. I haven't done a counter like just yet. I've done, I think I marked where the 105s are, or where it's 105, and then at the end mark at 154, just to spoil it. But I said I was gonna get to 140 because last time we got to 138. I got to 140. It sucked, and I decided I wanted to keep going and just, you know, really see what I could do until I couldn't push myself up. So that's what we did. These were killing me. I know they were killing Tim too. We had a little miscommunication because he was like, are we really gonna get to 140? I was like, yeah, like, you know, we're already 40 in, we just have 100 left to go. And we both had our headphones in. We both had our headphones in, so we weren't really, like, I don't know, fully engaged in the conversation, you know, because we had stuff going on. But then we got to, I did like 105, and he was like, hey, how many more are you going to do? I was like, oh, I'm going all the way to 140 at least. And he's like, oh, I thought you said just going to 100. And I was like, nah, we're going to push it. But he was probably thinking, oh, yeah, like, we're almost done. But I trimmed this a little bit further down. It does give me a little bit more of a double chin, but I think I might shave all of it. I grew a beard in the first place because my double chin was getting pretty bad. So I think that if I shave like all of this, one, I'm gonna look like a baby, so don't judge me. But I'll probably give myself a haircut soon. But if I shave all of this, then my double chin will be for sure poking out. But it'll give me more incentive to, you know, stay true to it. So we'll see. I'm kind of on the fence about that. But I definitely need to trim my hair down. It doesn't look long, but it feels long. It feels unmanaged, you know? But the push-ups this time, I was trying to focus on getting my full depth. I think the first time I did them, I kind of shocked the system, you know? So my body wasn't used to all those push-ups at the end. But my endurance was a lot better, which I was happy about. I do need to get more. I do need to get more shirts that, you know, fit better. Which I know I say that whenever I'm looking at a video where my shirt looks like a dress. But I'm pretty sure this is a 3XL tee. So I can afford to take the T's out because I don't need it to extend over my belly that's, you know, protruding out super far anymore. So we'll see. One of these days I think it'd be fun to go clothes shopping and see what we can find. Nothing crazy, but maybe like a thrift store or something. It could be fun. Style ourselves out. Because I definitely want to get like my cardio in better shape, and then I've always just been like, I don't know, I sweat really easy. So you rarely catch me, even if it's like in the winter time, unless it's like 30 degrees. Well, I'd say like, unless like 40 degrees. Once it drops below 50, then I'll wear a jacket. But if it's at least 50, I'm probably not wearing a jacket, because if I wear a jacket, I'm gonna start sweating. I'm gonna get hot. Even if I'm like super hydrated, I don't know. I mean, I sweat less when I'm super hydrated, but I still sweat. But I think once I get, you know, a lot of this excess off, that I'm not gonna have that issue anymore. So it'll be fun to, you know, style out some pants. I mean, when I was in high school, and if you guys watched the progression video of my weight loss journey so far, I mean, when I used to be like all skinny and stuff like that, I used to layer up on jackets. I would wear like in high school, I'd wear a hoodie and then my Letterman jacket over it. And I liked, you know, kind of layering that up, and it wouldn't get too hot then. So I know that once I get a lot of this stuff off, that, you know, I'm not gonna have that same issue. But like, I want to have a cool fashion sense, you know. And when you're a big guy, you're pretty much limited to what you can wear, what you can find in your size, and what's more comfortable. So I've worn jeans for work over the past few years, but if I'm not wearing jeans, if I'm just going out on a stroll for the day, chances are I'm wearing some sort of like gym shorts and just a baggy t-shirt, you know. And I used to wear a lot more hats, and I don't wear hats anymore as much because I had a scare where I thought my hairline was receding, which is crazy because, I mean, that shit's all there. I asked my barber about it, and his hairline's receding, and he was like, no, your hairline's not receding. He was all upset. But shout out to Caesar. But nah, so I think it'll be cool to have like a fashion sense again, you know? Maybe wear like a pea coat or some corduroy pants, you know? Style myself up. So I'm looking forward to that. But it'll come eventually. But yeah, these push-ups definitely took a toll. Once we got done with this, I mean, Tim said he's eating a lot of calories right now. So he's probably eating like 5,000 calories a day, which is a lot more than I'm eating. You know, I'm eating pretty much around like 2,800 to 3,000. But that kid, man, his metabolism's so fast. Like, he's always been a big eater. But just goes right through him. Happy for the homie. I'm trying to get my metabolism up a lot. But I'm still figuring out how my body works and everything, so it'll come in time. But I think right there we hit the 140 mark. Got 145. Go, Ronnie, go, go, go. Oh, no, that was 150 because this is 154. This time I actually counted them when I was there doing the push-ups, which was like kind of annoying because I wanted to make sure I got past the 140 mark, but I also like, it's way easier to just go and keep pushing yourself if you don't know the numbers, you know. But oh well. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Hope you did something nice for somebody today. Hope someone did something nice for you, even if that was you. Sometimes it's what you gotta do. Alright, thank you. I'll catch you next video for the back workout. Peace.